Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Alan, aka Retrogamer AJ, and we're going to be going over the Odin 2 Pro today. I have the white version here, and I've been loving every single minute of it. I've had it for about a month now, and we're going to be going over my initial thoughts, the controls, how the performance is, and at the end of the video, we're going to be doing a gameplay showcase to see what this device can do, and then I'm going to end it with my final thoughts on the device. So here we go. Alright, so my initial impressions of the box is just beautiful. It really represents the AYN very, very well. The Odin 2 Pro. I'm going to pull this open. Just, yeah, amazing. You flip this little sheet over, and this will give you the system specs on this side and then the interface introduction on this side, which is great. And here we go. The device itself, just absolutely gorgeous. Can't wait to talk about the initial impressions I have of this device. Having it for about a month now, it is absolutely incredible. What else comes with the device is a USB-C to USB-C fast charging cable. I mean, they even put their logo on the cord, which is actually a great touch, I think. So the device itself, I want to go through my likes and my dislikes of this device. There isn't many dislikes, but we do have a lot of likes, so let's go ahead and run through them. So the specs of this device is a Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor, which is found in most smartphones, the current smartphones. When it comes to the triggers, this is my first like. The triggers are analog triggers, which are amazing. So the triggers are analog triggers. You can press them down. It's very, very sensitive to touch. So like for racing games, when you're trying to maybe go half speed, you can go half speed to full speed. I think that these run very, very well. The bumpers are a little clicky, but that's okay. You don't use them as much as you think, unless you're playing like maybe a PSP game, but you can always direct your bumpers to your triggers for PSP gameplay, so I think that's amazing. My next like is the D-pad. The D-pad is incredible. I think it's very, very good for platformers. I've been playing a lot of Celeste and Yoshi's Island on this specific device, the Odin 2, and it's incredible. The directional D-pad, the input is perfect. It's very, very, like, it's almost like mushy feel, kind of like a PS Vita. If you've ever owned a PS Vita, this D-pad is very, very similar. The analog sticks are Hall sensor sticks. So this means that if down the road you're playing this device for a very long time, which it is an investment in my opinion based on the price. So I would suggest if you're wanting a device like this, I would consider it more of a luxury device, which means that you're going to be getting the best of the best. These analog sticks are Hall sticks, which means that over time they won't develop stick drift, which is amazing. And I absolutely love the RGB lighting. This is my next like on my list, which is incredible. You can see that there's sidebar lights. You also have lights underneath of the analog sticks, which is very cool. Little feature that I absolutely think they didn't even have to put on this device and it would still be perfect, but this is just kind of icing on the cake. So you can click this ambient LED icon, and you can turn off the joystick lighting. You can keep the side lighting on, or you can turn them both off. You can only have the joystick lighting on if you want. You can adjust the brightness, which is super cool. I would say that if you're like me, I keep it on like a little dim, just so it's not so distracting when you're gaming, but you can change the colors. Here's a red color, yellow, green, all the way through. I really like this white color. This is what it actually came with when you start the device, but I've been rocking the blue. I think the blue is very, very nice as well. Yep, but I would say this will be my next like. My next like is the screen. The screen is a 1080p IPS screen, 6 inches, and I feel like the brightness level of this device actually is pretty good. When it comes to how being like very dim, I think it gets very, very dim, which is great for like gameplay at night. And also the brightness when you crank it all the way up to 100%. I feel like this is very, very bright as well. And dislikes that I have is, unfortunately, the sticks are a little small. They're about the size of a Nintendo Switch original Joy-Con. Their analog stick, it's about that size. I would say it's almost a hair smaller than that size. And it doesn't really affect the gameplay as much as you think, but it could be an issue for you. I would suggest maybe increasing the size of these analog sticks, possibly going with more of a Steam Deck analog stick or a Xbox analog stick. I think that that would be very, very helpful and would just boost this device even more than it is. The other dislike I have is very small, but these buttons, they are dome style switch buttons, which I love, but when it comes to just how small they are, which I'm going to give another comparison real quick, it's about the size of the original Nintendo Switch Joy-Con buttons as well. I know that they probably wanted to go a little bit smaller because this device is so ergonomic, so small. It does fit the device, but I just wish that those buttons were just a tad bit bigger. But overall, I would give this device a 98 out of 100. I think that the only thing that is wrong with this device, and it's a super small complaint, is the analog sticks and the small buttons. What to expect from this device? You can play everything, the 8-bit, the 16-bit, all the handheld consoles, everything up through like the PSP easily. It works perfectly fine. No struggle at all. All right, so as we wrap up this video, I just wanted to push my final thoughts out. The Odin 2 Pro is roughly $370-ish with multiple different colors. This is the white version. Like I said, they have black, transparent, blue, transparent, purple, and also a retro gray, like a Nintendo gray. And as I would say, this thing can do everything from your NES to your SNES, all the way up through all your handheld consoles, all the way through the PSP, everything from Nintendo Wii to Nintendo GameCube, PS2, even Switch emulation that I didn't even show in this video. Also, I didn't even show Android gaming in this video, which it can do, and it can do very well. So this thing is a beast, and so happy with this device and can't wait to produce a couple more videos on this. This is going to be a series run, but we want to just keep it short and sweet today, give you some gameplay and the initial thoughts on this device and what I like and dislike about it. So as I roll out, if you like the video, please like it, comment, subscribe if you want to. If you plan on getting one of these, let me know in the comments below, and I can help out with anything you need. All right, we'll see you later.